Hi parents. I am going to spend a few minutes talking about some curriculum notes, and I'm choosing to do this video outside in the Rose Park playground because I'm hoping to use this space for much of our curriculum. I'm hoping we can do lots of outdoor learning, so keep that in mind as your child comes to school each day. Dress them for the weather. All right, listen guys, let's talk for a second about first grade curriculum. I'm going to give you a paper that looks like this when you come to the classroom visit on Thursday. This has the nuts and bolts about what we will be studying in first grade. But let me just highlight a few things for you. Let's talk about math first. Our math curriculum, we use a program called Math Expressions, and this program is very much based on inquiry. Kids will invent and model and represent and explore. They will learn to explain their thinking. Much of this work is done in some small group settings where I can meet your child directly where his or her needs are. And then sometimes it's done in class discussion because we will learn from each other and be able, that's where that expressions piece come in, where we can talk and converse about the work that we are doing. You'll receive a paper that looks similar to this when we start a new unit in math. It kind of gives a general overview of what kind of the mid-mark for the curriculum is, what it's covering. And then in small groups, we'll either enhance that or do some remedial teaching if your child needs that. So look for those. Those papers will come home on Fridays once we start new units. I only send papers home on Fridays, so that will be just, doing it every day just takes a little bit of effort. I like to spend as much time engaged in teaching as I can. So Fridays is where you will get a Friday folder, and that's where you'll get notes home from school. However, along the week, throughout the week, keep checking the Doctor Dialogue because that's where you will really gather most of the curriculum information, what we're doing and what's happening within these walls or outside within this space. Let's talk a minute about reading. The best, or actually language arts, our whole language arts program, there's reading and phonics and writing. We have strong curriculum in each of those areas. The reading workshop and writing workshop are both individualized, so your child will be met directly where he or she is again. Let's be honest, so the very best way to become a better reader and to become a better writer is to read and to write. So we will spend lots of time doing that in first grade. And then I will confer individually with students in both of those areas so that your child will be met right where they're at, and then we'll move forward. Reading homework is required in first grade. Your child will be required to read 4 days a week, at least 15 minutes each time. And at the beginning of the year, that can be done with you or individually. I'm going to give you on Thursday as well a list of reading tips, strategy tips for when your child is struggling with decoding a tricky word. So you can have some of the same language that we're using in the classroom. Plus, it's all designed using Pete the cat. Kids love that character, so I think they'll be engaged. And it will just help you to have some common language. For reading homework, I'll send a paper that looks similar to this in your child's Friday folder. It will have dates on the top for what days, the days moving forward for the week. It always starts on a Friday and ends on a Thursday. And just mark the days that your child reads and then send this back to school. Writing, you're bringing a view binder to school, and this is a view binder. A view binder just has a pocket inside the front cover so that paper can be taken out and put in. We're going to decorate our writing binders with things that we love and that inspire us. Here's a picture of mine, so it can just be a hodgepodge of different things. Stickers, just make it look beautiful and inspiring. And you have about a week to do that. Inside, you'll get a paper that looks like this: people I love to be with, places I love to go, things I love to do. And then here, if you could make a list of ideas so that are personal to your child, so that when he or she is struggling with an idea, I can look at that list. It's almost more helpful to me, and then I can spark a conversation with your child like, hey, tell me about this. What did you do with grandpa here? What, blueberry picking? I love to do that. Let's talk about it. So that conversation always inspires writing. So you're doing us a huge service by taking time to fill that out with your child. And there's no really right or wrong way to do it. You just be as creative as you would like, or as uncreative as you would like. It totally works. There will be more, I'm sure, but this is all for now, and we'll just keep good conversation going. I know it's going to be a good year. I've said it before, I'll say it 1,000 times, but I believe that to my core. We have good things in store. Okay, thanks guys.